First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This is Saquon Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and a couple. Hurts. He's got Brown on the out route complete. Room here to run. Inside the 10, and he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
Barkley is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal. Barkley again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. So here we go on a third and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for third and goal. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, Goff. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, 76! 76!
No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Come on. Tiger, Tiger.
From the gun, here's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
17 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Two. 5.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, a 22. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They go jet sweep here with Williams. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
At the 3-yard line.
The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning.
We go. 76. What's that?
Now Goff. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Out. Maverick. What's up?
Goff now to throw. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams hauling that one in from Jared Goff. And the Lions post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Now for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They go play action with Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. It's Brown. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Play action. It's Goff. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
And that is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. The kick by Elliott is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The final shot before break here. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
And this will wind up the Lions' first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. In motion, the tight end. Here's Goff. Finds Gibbs on a check down. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Gets his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And he's got some space here. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
That's good for the Lions. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And off to Gibbs, headed right here. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Off play action. Here's Goff. That's complete to Laporta. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
That's another Lions. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Eagles' 10-yard line.
The give right side for Gibbs. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Hold on. Check.
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
Super. Orange. Super. 76. Tell him. 76. Turbo.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
No surprise, they try to throw the ball on 4th down, but it gets batted down. They don't pick it up.
A little football 101. When you're going toward that quarterback, you see he's going to start to throw. Get your hands up,
Get your hands up, affect the play, and then everyone get your hands up. When the ball gets to the receiver, moment of truth, knock it away.
This is Smith with a grab. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. Now inside the 25. Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley.